But I'm ready to start if you are. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Very well. Welcome everybody. This is Jolt. Our usually weekly, got a little bit of a weird schedule for the holidays, semi-weekly gamecast where we talk about game news, upcoming game events, and we play a game while we're talking. This week we're playing Steep. I'm here with AC Gamer.
Hello.
That's
Ow.
him. I was just spectating him during the setup there. And that's it. That's the show. Got a lot to talk about today. We're going to cover a lot of holiday DLCs that happened, the recent releases from the last week and a half since our last episode, and also upcoming releases. There's a lot of good stuff happening in the new year that I think we could probably all get excited about.
Yeah, for the holidays, you wouldn't expect there to be so much news, but
Yeah,
we took that Sunday off and it's already piling up.
yeah. Lots to get to. So we figured we'd start off with a little bit of, recent releases, right?
Absolutely.
And I know there's what's that?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I know there was the Resident Evil demo released on PC. It's been out on consoles, Resident Evil 7. That was about a week ago, so that demo's out. Let's see, the game, yeah, it's been out on PlayStation, PlayStation VR, and Xbox One, and now Capcom has finally made the forthcoming survival horror title demo available for PC fans. So you can get that if you're
I
PC
still get
Master
to play
Race.
that, even though I want to. But scary games make me scared.
Scary games make you scared. I played the first Resident Evil for the first time a little while ago when it was free on the PlayStation Plus, and it was. I liked the story of it, but the gameplay was horrendous, and the camera changes. I did not like that at all. But I would like to play some of the later Resident Evils because I misunderstood what that series started as. And the impression I
Yeah.
had of it is of, I guess, what the later games turn into. So I want to play some of the later versions, the later
Well, yeah.
installments.
It's if you want to play like kind of what the modern Resident Evils are, you should really play number 4,
Yeah.
which is kind of when it turned into more of an action game. I mean, it still kind of retains those elements of like kind of puzzle and horror survival, but
Yeah.
it's a big upgrade over, the gameplay of the first one.
Huh. Yeah, because the first one was more puzzle solving than I was expecting. I thought those games were all shoot 'em up, zombies attacking stuff, and yeah, that's what it sounds like you're talking about with those later, with starting with 4, you said. So
Yeah, and the other nice thing about 4 is that it's more of a standalone story.
oh, okay,
Like you don't really have to have played the past ones to get what's going on.
good place to jump
And
in
that's
then.
actually what this next one seems like it is, number 7.
Also standalone.
Yeah, well, I mean, have you seen any of the gameplay of what it
I
is
have
and what it's
not.
about?
I haven't really looked at it.
It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the video game.
Oh, yikes. Huh.
It's like, yeah, it's really different than any of the others. It looks like so. I don't know. It looks pretty unique. It's a first person. You're like in this house trying to survive like this crazy hillbilly family,
Yeah.
and it actually looks pretty like scary. Like it'll give you
Interesting.
willies.
Yeah, I'll have to check out a trailer or clips or whatever. But the full version
What
of that
else?
also releases on January 24th next
Oh yeah, very soon.
next year. So,
Yeah, that might be
yeah,
one to pick up.
yeah. If you're into Resident
I've,
Evil,
I've,
go for
I've,
it.
I've only seen a little bit of the trailers, and I've kind of been avoiding, what it's all about.
Yeah. No spoilers.
Not spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilies.
Nice. And let's see what else. Star Citizen this last week released their first-person shooter segment. I guess I still. Okay, I kind of get Star Citizen. It's a game that's being developed in chunks, and you can buy it in chunks, and you can buy it for insane amounts of money, right? Is that about it?
Uh, yeah, like it's. I don't know a whole ton about it, but yeah, that's you kind of basically
Okay.
spelled it
So,
out. I mean, it's not terribly expensive, but what's expensive is you can buy like, your ships and stuff with it.
yeah.
Um, I mean, kind of, sort of a. I don't know. It seems like a way more complicated version of No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the comparison I hear a lot too, is comparisons to No Man's Sky and how it's like a really big, more ambitious kind of version of that.
yeah, but we'll
It
see.
looks good. I saw some gameplay of it and it looks really good. I mean, it's highly polished, very pretty game. What I saw was this guy was at a spaceport and he was like getting into a fight in the cockpit. I don't know if it was his ship or somebody else's ship, but he fought in the cockpit and then had to run away and was having a gun battle out on like the landing dock of this station. It was pretty crazy. But I guess this that they've released is more of a first-person shooter module um, geared towards that kind of gameplay. Promised to be a more lethal than Call of Duty. So they've finally released
More,
that patch for the people that
more
have.
lethal than Call of Duty? What does that mean?
I don't know. I haven't
I
played
mean,
Call of
more
Duty much. I guess that just means there's a
more
lot of
death?
shooting. A lot of
Okay.
shooting. Something like that. The breadth of the past shows off the ambition that drives the developers of Star Citizen. The team is headed up by Chris Roberts of Wing Commander fame. That's the big hype. That's how this game got so hyped, because Wing Commander was awesome. And this guy put his name on
Well,
this project, and it's been going nutso on Kickstarter.
yeah,
Just
I think that's what.
nutso.
Yeah, it is kind of how it all started. Like this is the spiritual successor to Wing Commander, and then it kind
Yeah,
of blew into something way huger.
yeah. And that's why I want to try it. That's why I want to give it a shot, but I don't
I
have a
remember,
PC, so
I
I
remember
have
I
to
was
wait.
really young when I first saw Wing Commander, and I was like, my dad was playing it, and I was like, wow, this is so cool, but it's way over my head.
I sunk a lot of hours into one of those. I don't remember how many Wing Commanders there were. We had some version of it on a really old IBM, and I played the hell out of that game. I loved it. It was some great space gaming. It was really good
I always remember
sci-fi.
like they were, yeah, it was really hard, and I could never beat like a single level, but my dad would play it, and then whenever there would be like a full motion video, like the movie part, he'd call me over
Nice.
to watch it. With Mark Hamill and those. Who, by the way, is also in Star Citizen, I hear.
Oh, really? I didn't know Mark
Yeah.
Hamill was in it.
Yep.
Huh.
Actually, a bunch of people I heard are in it, celebrities.
Interesting.
But,
I would like to
anyways,
check that game out at some point. I don't know. Let us know in the comments if you've played Star Citizen, what you think of it. I'd love to hear from
I gotta get a
people that
beefy
have played it.
PC.
Yeah, PC Master Race. They can play it. I just can't. I can't believe you took the crown from me on this run. For those
Yeah, I'm trying to
who
get
may be listening on the
super
audio
metal.
version of the podcast, we do play the video games while we do this, so we're playing Steep. Feel free to check out the video version on my YouTube channel if you ever get so inclined. Let's see, what else released this week? I got a list here on PlayStation 4. It looks like we had The Walking Dead from the Telltale games. Haven't played that yet. You said you were interested in checking that one out, though, right?
Yes, I'm definitely interested. Although I'm probably gonna wait until all the episodes are out.
Yeah, oh, that's right. You're going to wait for all of them. That's actually released on all platforms. PlayStation 4, Xbox, PC. Not on the Wii. Not on the 3DS.
Totally. I think you can even get it on your phone, if I'm not mistaken,
Really?
on iOS. Yeah.
Wow, if those are mobile games, I would even more so like to check them out. Nice Wipeout, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That Shantae Half Genie Hero came out on, what, PlayStation and Wii.
Yes.
So, I saw actually my man Arctic J on YouTube was streaming some of that. He released some videos of it. I don't know if he live streamed it or pre-recorded. I need to check those out, though. I haven't had a chance to yet. What
Yeah,
else? Oh,
I played one of the Shantae games, and it's a lot of fun.
you gonna play this
Classic
new version?
side-scrolling, Castlevania type game.
Oh, really?
Or no, what's the word? Metroidvania.
Okay, I love those games.
Yeah, so Castlevania, Metroid, kind of exploring a map, 2D map.
Nice.
Anyway, a lot of fun. What else?
Wild Guns Reloaded on PlayStation 4, Lethal VR. Those all came out December 20th. Um, let's see. Xbox One looks like it was just The Walking Dead for last week. Anyway, same with the other platforms. So, those are out. Everything else I think we covered in the last episode. And that's, so that covers us for releases on leading up to this episode since our last one, right?
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
And then what
So
happened? There was also,
stuff.
yeah, all the holiday stuff happening. Steep, this game that we're playing, got its 1.02 patch and a bunch of holiday items. In fact, maybe I should check those out really quick. How do I... Oh, yeah, writers. I think... Yeah, and there's an equipment sale going on in this game right now as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on just like jackets and stuff. Stuff I don't
go
want.
Down the hill in a Santa hat. Oh, no, stop rolling!
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like Santa hats and things like... No, there was like a whole Santa suit, I think. Tricky was just saying something about it. I wonder if she left already. Did you just crash into me? I felt my controller
I'm getting
vibrate.
gold and let's run. I was so close, then I crashed. I wiped out and I rolled right past the checkpoint.
Ouch. Mike Young asks, are you supposed to ski on rocks? Yes, Mike Young. Only sometimes. Only if you're really good. But let's see. What else was in the patch? New additions. They fixed some bugs. They tweaked some things. Background music and stuff. They made it so you can teleport to other players, which is very nice. That's been good in this game. Very good in this game. And then they just made it easier to access some of the views. This is what it looks like from that patch mostly.
Oh!
Nice.
God.
Nice. Look out for that rock. You can't ski on that one.
Nope.
What else? Final Fantasy 15 had a patch. They added some holiday content, and they added their New Game Plus mode. That patch wasn't just for holiday stuff. It was also all those changes we talked about. There's the New Game Plus mode. I guess that they tweaked the ending. Did that already happen in this patch?
I don't think so. It seemed like they were talking like that'd be something down the line.
Okay.
But yeah, and I've finished the game.
Huh.
The main story at least. Have
no
you?
Spoilers. How was it?
It was good. It was good.
Nice.
The ending was kind of it was pretty fitting.
Okay. Is it worth fixing? Is it worth them fixing it though with some other content?
It could be. I could see where like some gaps could be filled.
Okay.
Story-wise, it mostly has to do with the villain.
Huh. That jerk Arden? That super jerk Arden?
Yeah, super jerk Arden.
I just finished chapter 13 when I last played, and he was being just such a total jerk.
Such a bully.
Yeah, he's really a bully and he's a tormentor, and I don't like him. And he's got too many scarves.
But yeah, no, that's the thing they were talking about on fixing is kind of tweaking, like, or at least revealing like what his motivations are for being a jerk.
Oh, okay.
Like, Arden didn't start off as a jerk. Nobody does. So how did he become the jerk? Arden.
Interesting. They flesh it out a bit more.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which I guess I don't mind, but I don't think I'll like play through. Well, actually, maybe. The way the game ends, and I won't spoil it. Or at least how it sets up the end game is kind of nice.
Yeah.
So it actually would be kind of easy to play the final mission again.
Okay. Have you tried, since you've beaten it, have you tried fighting that Adamantoise beast that's supposed to be like gigantic and take forever?
Oh, not yet. I've heard of plenty of high-level bosses. I've seen plenty of high-level bosses that I still am no match for. So
yeah, I saw.
I'll take a break.
Go ahead.
I'll take a break from it and then get back into it.
Oh no! Oh man, I beefed that landing. Yeah, there's a lot of replayability I can tell already in that game. It's gonna be good. I want to get through that storyline just to be done with it, and then hopefully be able to. I just want to go out on hunts, man. I just want to go out on all the hunts. That stuff's fun. I like that part of the game. But, so that's Final Fantasy. Yeah, they added that New Game Plus mode where apparently you start at a new difficulty, I guess. Um, the enemy difficulty remains the same. Upgraded engine blade will return to its original version. So some of the weapons in the car go back to what they were, but you get to start over the game, and it's harder, and you keep all your other stuff, I guess. That's what it sounds like. I don't know. I'll have to check it out.
As of right now, like I'm not even halfway done with completing the Ascension grid.
Yeah, there's a lot in there.
A lot of AP.
Well, yeah, some of those are like 333 or 999 AP. Ridiculous.
Oh yeah, totally. So it'd be nice to maybe start the game over, keeping your AP.
Yeah.
Giving you a chance to earn more and fill it out, so you have, God mode.
Yeah, so you're not as weak. So maybe prompt up
Every day,
and live a
all
little
day,
longer.
God mode.
Oh man! But for anyone interested, I do have some Final Fantasy streams on my page. Have you been streaming it, AC Gamer?
Nah, I've been leaving that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That story, I'm loving the story so far. Chapter 13 was where I had my weapons taken away, and that was so frustrating, but I feel like I got really good at dodging. And I think that'll help.
That chapter was, it was a bit of a grind.
Totally. Total grind. But I got through it. Oh my god, it was like a 3-hour stream, but I did it. I stayed up late just to finish it.
Nice.
What else we got? There was an update for Last Guardian, which I haven't played, but a pretty interesting game. It looks like they patched some things that were buggy. Nothing major. Just fixed, like, it was difficult to get a trophy in there. The Call of Nature trophy where you make your pet poop. And things like that. But nothing too fancy.
Wait, they make your pet poop? What?
Yeah, in The Last Guardian, you have that big giant animal that follows you around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like a trophy for making it poop. That's what I'm reading.
Huh.
That's it. It's in the game.
Like a Tamagotchi, a modern Tamagotchi.
Yeah, big giant Tamagotchi on your PlayStation.
Gotta clean up his poop. Feed it, clean up his poop.
Oh, this is a big jump. Oh, and I did not let go soon enough. It's called Dead River, that's right. And then let's see, other holiday stuff. Pokemon GO's all over it with the holiday stuff. Oh, this is a race, not a jump.
Plenty of Pikachu with Santa hats.
Yeah, Pikachu's with Santa hats all over, and they made it easier to hatch Togepis and Pichus, the new baby Pokemon they put into the game. And they put out some holiday boxes for for a discount in the store, in the holiday store. Which I'm not going to put money into, but hey, for people that want to do that, there it is. Oh man, I'm really ragdolling it down this hill.
Yeah, this one's tough. I don't know why I keep doing flips. This is a race.
I know. Yeah, I'm doing it too. It's my instinct now. Just do tricks.
Yep. All right. What's next year?
Yeah. What else?
Is that all for Pokemon?
Oh yeah. I think I hit both of those Pokemon items. PlayStation 4 news. Ooh, Dragon Quest.
Yes.
Dragon Quest 11.
Dragon Quest 9.
I mean 9. Is it 9? Or is it 11? It's 11.
Yep. That's 9.
No, XI is 11.
Yeah. Have you played any of the Dragon Quest games?
Not since like Nintendo, but yes, a long, long time ago I played Dragon Quest and I loved it.
Nice. I have not had the pleasure. I've only ever played, the only JRPG I ever played was Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
But from what I hear, Dragon Quest is just as beloved.
Yeah, Dragon Quest is fun. I have fond memories of it. It looks like the new style of it is pretty cartoony, but it looks like a really good modernized version of the way that game used to look. Ouch. I just fell again.
Well, yeah, I think hasn't it always kind of had that look though, because I do know that the Dragon Quest, like the characters, are designed by the same guy who designs the Dragon Ball characters, Akira Toriyama.
Oh, really? That's great. I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you look at the art style, it's really similar.
Yeah, it makes sense. But I like the style of it. The trailer's looking good. There's a link in the description of the video and the podcast, wherever you're listening, uh, to the trailer for these things we're talking about, Dragon Quest. And it's looking really nice. I'm digging it. Should be a good one.
Yep. This is one that came out of nowhere, Double Dragon 4.
Yeah, in the vein of nostalgic series. That one is... they're keeping the old style. But yeah, Double Dragon 4, they've announced... Some company bought up the rights and have announced a sequel or a continuation of the series, and they've gone ahead and used the old sprites. I think from Double Dragon 2 is what I was reading. And they're releasing part 4 of the series. So that should be mighty interesting to see how a 8-bit game plays on modern consoles.
No, I can't say I've played much of Double Dragon, but I think that's pretty cool.
That's another one that I used to play a lot back in the Nintendo days, and I loved it. They even did a crossover one time, Battletoads and Double Dragon. It was the greatest. It was the super greatest thing. Oh, I loved it. So if this Double Dragon goes well, I mean, if there's ever a Battletoads revival in our future, I would also go for that. And if Double Dragon paves the way, so much the better. Because those guys are buds. The Double Dragon dudes and the Battletoads, they're buds. They're total buds.
The best friends.
Yeah. Oh man,
nice.
But yeah, the trailer's looking interesting. They showed a little bit of the gameplay footage on that Double Dragon, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes on modern consoles. It looks really old school. They've kept the old style, like, completely from what it looks like.
Gotcha.
Ouch.
No, looks interesting. I will definitely give it a look, but I'll leave it to you to stream.
Oh, you don't want to stream it?
I don't know. Was Double Dragon like a 2-player co-op game?
Oh man, if they did online multiplayer with it, it'd be great. It was a 2-player game. You could play it with your friend, or your brother, in my case. And yeah, some online multiplayer with that. If we could team up in Double Dragon, oh, I'd be all for it.
That could be one we could play together.
That'd be sweet.
Cool. I think that's it for PS4 news.
Yeah, that's the PS4.
Or oh no, don't we have I don't see it on here, but the PS Plus games. Or are you saving that for later?
Oh yeah, that's later at the end. We'll do upcoming releases. I've got it in there.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's see. So yeah, PC news. There's some more Star Citizen news. They changed their game engine. That's the one. I was going to mention that when we mentioned Star Citizen earlier. But Star Citizen announced they're changing the game engine. But then one of the developers has come out and said, I mean, there was a lot of initial hubbub saying when the game engine changes, that's usually a major delay for games. But they've clarified and let people know that the engine they switched to is just a different developmental branch of the same engine they were using. It just has like more tools built into it for them to develop with, so it's not going to slow them down on any of their release dates. So good news for Star Citizen fans and
I think
players.
there's a little bit of hubbub because I might be totally wrong on this, but I think Star Citizen was building off of CryEngine, and
yeah,
I think there was kind of some commotion. They closed a bunch of studios, and people were worried that would affect Star Citizen.
Let's see. Their press release said that Star Citizen will shift
totally
from CryEngine to Amazon's Lumberyard engine. And let's see, Lumberyard is heavily based on CryEngine, but it's got more technology integrated alongside it. It's an Amazon product. So it's just like an Amazon modification of this CryEngine software that they're already using.
Ah.
Mike Young says he wouldn't touch Star Citizen with a 2-ton wallet. That's funny.
a good one.
So yeah, they've stopped using Crytek, but they're not going to slow down because of the change like people were worried about. So that's good. And that's PC news. That's all I really got.
Yay!
That was the big news I heard about. And
All
then
right.
if we go into mobile gaming news, it's more of the nostalgia trip, where we've got Mega Man Mobile was announced in a tweet.
Oh, it's a Mega Man.
That's right, from Capcom. Capcom tweeted out they're going to be releasing Mega Man Mobile in January, and you can sign up. There's a link in their tweet, and the link to that tweet is in the description of the video and the podcast. You can click that to sign up to be notified when they're ready to let you download that game. So I signed up for that because I want to know. I want to play Mega Man on my phone. I just wonder about it because Mega Man was always a real precision game, and I wonder how that will translate to mobile. I wonder if they'll be able to pull it off.
Well, I bought the Mega Man Legacy Collection, ps4, and yeah, I'm not as good at those games as I remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, those are some tough games.
Yeah.
But yeah, I noticed a lot of re-releasing of the old Mega Man games. I just hope they make new ones sooner or later.
I think a lot of this nostalgia stuff, I think it's all a matter of they want to release the old stuff to see if there's still a market for it. And then if there is, they'd probably put money into developing new. That's kind of what it's...
I hope so.
I don't know. That's what the vibe I get off of all of it. Or like these guys that bought the Double Dragon, they bought up the rights to the game and they're just pumping out an old-looking version, which was probably a lot easier to develop than to try to modernize the whole franchise. And I bet you if it does well, then we might see some more Double Dragon getting updated for modern consoles.
Gotcha. I hope so, and it's not just a case of them going like, ooh, free money.
Yeah, just for the nostalgia factor.
Yeah, but we'll see. I don't think there's been a new Mega Man game for quite some time.
Oof.
One of the creators, he released the Mighty Number 9, which is kind of a spiritual successor to Mega Man, but from what I've heard, it's not that great.
Huh.
Doesn't really capture the Mega Man action.
Is it another guy that's a robot and shoots stuff?
It is exactly.
Nice.
It's a robot guy and shoots other robots.
Yeah, and then collects their powers.
Mm-hmm.
Mega Man's kind of a vampire. I mean, just gonna throw that out there. Absolutely true, though. Is what?
He steals the souls of robots.
Yeah, and then he gets their powers. Like, he totally takes their powers away from them. It's kind of messed up.
Yeah, but I mean, at least he's on the side of good.
Theoretically.
Fighting for justice.
Maybe Dr. Wily's not really evil and that's just propaganda. Mega Man wants you to think so.
There is that old comparison that oh, what was it? Dr. Wily. So Mega Man's a Japanese game, and Dr. Wily is based on Einstein.
Oh wow.
Who was key in creating the atomic bomb. And so that's why he's the bad guy.
Wow. Never thought of it that way.
There's some trivia for you.
Darn my American viewpoint. I gotta finish this race and get the gold and beat your score, man. I have to.
That's not gonna happen, but...
Oh, did you have a really good run?
I guess so. Have you finished?
I finished. I got the silver just a second ago. Have you? Are you still doing this run, or did you move somewhere else? Because
I've just been exploring around. I'm nearby.
Nice. I'll switch over to you for a second while I pull up the next bit. What else? Oh, also Pokemon Go's on the iWatch. That's more mobile news. Pokemon Go is on the iWatch now. If you have an iWatch, you can do Pokemon Go on it, which I'm kind of jealous of. But also, I don't have an iWatch, and I wouldn't get an iWatch, so I don't know why I'm jealous.
Pokemon Go, yeah. I mean, it's not complete Pokemon Go. It counts your steps. It tells you if Pokemon are near, but
oh, you can't actually catch them from there.
Catch the Pokemon. You gotta pull out your phone to do it.
Nice wipeout. Okay, so it's just like a notification thing and a status checker.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, now I'm way less jealous.
I mean, I think the best benefit is it counts your steps, you know, for egg hatching,
Yeah, that's nice.
which is pretty important.
I would like my eggs to hatch a lot faster in that game for sure.
Go show. Uh, but yep, that's about it for mobile. Looks like.
Yeah, those are for mobile news. What else? Oh, and then on the Switch,
Uh,
Seasons of Heaven, that trailer was released, and that
oh
game is
yeah,
looking pretty.
I watched that. I watched that trailer, and I'm like, huh, that looks different.
Yeah, and it looks very interesting. There's a link in the description, like I've been saying. There's links in the description to all these things, but this trailer for Seasons of Heaven on Nintendo Switch, uh, it just looks really fascinating. There's not a whole
Yeah.
lot out about it. It's just kind of a teaser trailer that shows footage, but it looks pretty
So
adventure-y.
it's a boy and his dog,
Yeah.
and hopefully it's not like the actual movie, A Boy and His Dog.
Yeah, hopefully not. Let's see. It looks like it's running on the Unreal Engine 4, so that's familiar to a lot of us who play some of these modern games. Unreal Engine is used in a lot of things, including what was I just playing that has Unreal Engine? I forget now. Oh, I think Story Path of Destinies uses the Unreal Engine, actually. I've been playing that. One of the free
Oh
games this
yeah.
month.
Yep, a lot of games that depend on that Unreal Engine. Um, another bit of Switch news. Well, not news, it's rumor. And I hate to be the rumor police, but we mentioned um, Dragon Quest 9. I mean, not
Yeah.
9, sorry, 11. And that's rumored to be coming to the Switch as well.
Oh, nice. That would be very fitting, Dragon Quest on Nintendo. That seems like kind of how it ought to be, actually.
Oh, true that.
Trying to find a place to take off. I keep crashing. Ouch. It's not working out. How about yeah, I don't know, any other news in the gaming world?
It's about all I can think about. Unless the chat has any suggestions.
Aussie and Lore says he'd love to see all the old games re-released rather than laying gathering dust. Makes sense. There's minimal development cost. Potential for dozens of new game series on the back of any success. Yeah, exactly, Aussie. And it would be I like the nostalgia wave. I'm good to see it play out. Like Double Dragon, Mega Man. I mean, Pokemon's been back for a bit now, but when they released that, that rode the nostalgia wave big time. They did Super Mario Run recently on mobile. Uh, yeah, let them try it out. Let them see where it works. I don't care. Just, I love, some of these old properties that I love, stuff that I grew up playing. I'd love to play it again in a new way.
I do want that. I don't want though like having to pay for it over and over again. Like I think there should be a system where it's like if you buy a game,
You get it for life.
then you should be able to. Yeah, you get it for life.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Or alternatively, one thing I heard, I can't remember where I heard it, but somebody else suggested it. But like Nintendo, like you can buy a lot of the old games on their consoles, like the Wii and the Wii U. But what they should do is make like a Netflix type service. So you subscribe, and you can just play all that big back catalog of Nintendo games.
Yeah, that'd be great. Doesn't one of the systems, don't they have something like that? Or is it PC? What am I thinking of?
Oh,
No,
well,
there's the
PlayStation
PlayStation
has.
Now. Yeah, there's PlayStation Now.
Yeah,
That's right. But yeah,
so
some more of
something
that
like
kind of
that.
thing would be great. I haven't actually tried that out, but I hear it's pretty handy. And I wouldn't mind. PlayStation, I don't have so much nostalgia for. That's kind of after the Nintendo 64. I went away from console gaming for over a decade, really. So I don't have as much nostalgia for the PlayStation stuff. But on Nintendo, yeah, that'd be great. Like they released that NES Classic little console that has what 30 games on it or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you got one of those, didn't you?
No.
Oh, I thought
But
you
I
were
have
gonna
played
get
with
one.
one.
Okay.
Uh, Nobody can get one. They're still like sold out.
Oh, that's right. Huh.
Even after Christmas, it's a big pain. Uh, and by now, I'm kind of just like, well, not Christmas anymore.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Aussie
for
and
some
Lore.
reason, yeah.
Steam does that. EA. Oh, EA does it too. I didn't know EA had something like that for their games. But the Game for Life idea is nice. But with the old Nintendo stuff, also they have no way to track that. They don't know if you bought that back then. You can't. There's no way to really make sure somebody has a copy of that. Unless what you're gonna have
Oh
people
yeah.
sending in
Well, I mean, just
photographs or something.
yeah. But I mean, like, just from now on, like, purchase it digitally, and it's it lives with your Nintendo account forever.
Yeah, that'd be great. I don't know. As things go more digital, I'm sure we'll see stuff like that. I'm sure.
Yeah. But yeah, light on the Nintendo news. Not a whole lot until probably the Switch. No Switch news comes out.
Yeah. Let's see. The Friday the 13th demo. Guys in the chat are talking about it as well. Mike Young says Friday the 13th beta debuted to huge live crowds. Nice. Feeling that when it goes live, it will be big with its horrific violence on mostly young girls. That's about what it is, isn't it? I mean, the Friday the 13th demo, the beta demo, was last weekend, I think, right? For those that didn't see
Yeah.
it. And it's basically just a Friday the 13th movie in a video game form where you play either as the killer. What is it, Jason in those? It's Jason, right? I don't want to get this
Yeah.
wrong. Okay.
Jason Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees, or you play as the
Mr.
kids
Hockey
at
Mask.
camp. Yeah, the hockey mask guy. Or you play as him, or you play as the kids in the mask. I mean, the kids at the camp. Sorry, kids at the camp. And
Kids
you
in the
either
Hall.
try to get away or you try to kill everybody, and that's the game. And it throws you into matches with people. You can play with your friends as the different characters. But it's pretty wild. I watched a few streams of it, and it looks like it would be a really fun multiplayer game. Something like a party game.
Yeah, it's kind of a competitive survival horror. So this
Yeah.
would be fun.
Competitive survival horror. That's good. Nice. So yeah, that's link in the description for that. There you can pre-order that game. I'd say if that's your cup of tea, check out some of the streams of that game though. They're pretty funny. People trying to get away from each other, and people when the killer gets close, the music comes up, like a horror movie. It's pretty good. It's pretty fun to watch. I don't have PC, so I couldn't play the demo. What else is coming out? That's coming out. Estimated shipping date is early 2017 for the full release on that demo. And then in PlayStation Plus free games for January, they've announced those. Another nostalgia trip, Day of the Tentacle Remastered. I guess it's an old PC game from 1994, I think. One of those kind of... It looks to me like Leisure Suit Larry. I don't know if you ever played any of those.
Oh yeah, I played Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, okay. It's that kind of game style where you're a little cartoon and you walk them around and find the clues in the level, and it's not too action-packed. It's more puzzly. But I loved Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they've been coming out with a lot of remasters of those, including Full Throttle, which will be out any day now.
Oh,
hopefully.
Nice. That's from back in that era,
actually,
too?
yeah. Well, yeah, I think it's even the same creators.
Nice.
So,
Man,
I haven't
nostalgia
played Day of
everywhere.
the Tentacle, but from what I hear, it's beloved in a lot of people's hearts, and it's free, so I'll probably play it if it's
It's
like,
one I never
it's
played,
type
but
of
it
game.
looks like the kind of game I would have played back then when it was out. I just never heard of it. I'm definitely going to check that one out. I love streaming those free games.
Yep.
And then they also have This War of Mine, The Little Ones. Have you seen it? Have you played it?
I've seen a little bit of it. I haven't played it. I do want to play it though. It's seems like kind of a strategy survival game
Looks like a good puzzler.
where you you got to get food for your party and keep everyone alive.
Yeah.
I kind of like those types of games that take it in sort of a different direction. I kind of like the. I mean, it looks pretty cool. The art direction, kind of dark and all that.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be one of those story-heavy um, type of games, which I like. I like that.
You gotta make some tough choices.
Yeah, who lives and who dies?
Hmm.
Yikes. And then let's see what else. PlayStation Plus free games on the PlayStation 3 is one called Blaze Rush and The Swindle. One called Blaze Rush, one called The Swindle. I don't know much about them. I didn't see a video preview. But if you're on the PlayStation... The Swindle is also available on PS4 and PS Vita, as well as Day of the Tentacle is on the Vita. Nice. And then for the Vita releases, they've got Azkend 2 and Titan Souls. Titan Souls you can also get on the PS4, so I'll probably check out those Vita games that it lets you cross-buy. Or the PS3 and the Vita. Because I do loves to play those free games of the month.
So many games. So many free games. I mean, at this point, how could you not be subscribed to PS Plus?
I don't know, maybe if you're on stinking Xbox, but they've got free games coming out this month too.
Yes, I do.
Let's see, World of Van Helsing Death Trap is going to be available in January. Also, Killer Instinct Season 2 Ultra Edition. Killer Instinct was a fun one. That's still going these days? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they recently rebooted it.
Wow. Is that Xbox only? Is that why I haven't heard of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Xbox exclusive.
Well, good luck to them with Killer Instinct. Also, The Cave and Rayman Origins. Rayman was kind of a big deal. Isn't Rayman the Xbox's Crash Bandicoot?
No, I don't think so. I think it was, actually, I think it was out on PlayStation
Oh, was it? Huh.
before. Yeah. It's kind of its own thing. It's kind of Ubisoft's, um, Crash Bandicoot.
Okay.
Their cute little mascot.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Ubisoft's who makes Steep, the game we're playing.
That's right. Maybe Rayman's here somewhere.
Maybe. That'd be funny if there was an Easter egg. And let's see, other release dates coming out. We've got confirmed releases for January. Oh, I can't spectate. Are we grouped up? I sent you an invite.
It said failed to join the session, but hang on.
Oh, great.
I'll just go
Oh,
make it
well.
again.
I won't worry about it. Anyway, upcoming releases in January. Hatsune Miku Project Diva Future Tone on PS4.
Oh yeah, Hatsune Miku.
Haven't heard of that one, have you? Or you just like the name?
Oh no, I love Hatsune Miku.
Nice. Is that... what do you know about it?
She is a Japanese Vocaloid. Basically, she's kind of a synthetic voice that anybody can make music with.
Wow. Okay.
And
Oh.
Like, she's
Yeah, I think
basically
I've
her
heard
own
of this.
mascot, and she has a big following in Japan,
Yeah.
and actually here in America. To be honest, I mean, I like some of the music.
Nice.
Not
That's
to
funny.
sneak out on you,
Okay.
but yeah, the game is like a rhythm game, like Guitar Hero, so
Yeah, okay.
kind of like that.
One of those types. No wonder. That explains the title a lot better. Project Diva Future Tone.
Yes.
Let's see. Also on PS4, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8. Why is it 2.8?
Because it's Kingdom Hearts. It's a lot of games bundled up together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you missed out on Kingdom Hearts 2, then it's your chance to play it.
Interesting. Okay. Mike Young wants to know if we know of a Japanese game where you run around as a wolf, very artsy. He's been trying to remember the name. I don't remember. Maybe AC Gamer does.
Oh, I think I know what he's talking about.
What?
I'm trying to remember the name, but yeah, it was on GameCube and I think it was on PS2,
Interesting.
and it was made by Capcom because I know that because a character on Marvel vs. Capcom.
It's from that game?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, if you
Capcom
think of the
Wolfgang, I'm
name.
looking up.
Okay. In the meantime, coming out on PC and Xbox One, we got Pit People with early access on January 13th. And then back to the PS4, we got Fate/Extella, The Umbral Star on PS4 and Vita, January 17th. We got Gravity Rush 2 coming out on PS4 January 18th in Europe, January 20th in the US. I played the demo for Gravity Rush 2, and the gameplay is really interesting on that. I liked how it flowed. The demo was, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes long. Just a little taste, but that one's pretty interesting. I may look into that more in the future. Have to see how it goes.
It looks cool.
I had fun with it.
I'll have to watch your gameplay of it. I haven't seen it yet, but you know me. I don't like anything anime.
Yeah, check out that stream of it. But the demo's out. It was free on PlayStation. I don't know if it's still available. It should be. It wasn't a PlayStation Plus monthly or anything. It's just a demo.
By the way, that wolf game is Okami.
Oh, say that again?
Okami.
Okami. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
I think I rented it a long time ago. Didn't play much of it, but it's kind of a exploration, almost like a Zelda type game.
Oh, nice.
Adventure
but there's
game.
some kind of wolf.
Yep, you play a wolf.
Sweet.
A wolf that also has a paintbrush, if I remember correctly.
A paintbrush?
Paint. Yeah, you use paint as your powers.
Interesting.
Like calligraphy.
Huh. Sounds artsy. Artsy AF. Let's see. Dragon Quest VIII is coming out on the 3DS. More Dragon Quest stuff. Part 8, Journey of the Cursed King. So that's pretty sweet. We got Tales of Berseria on on PC and PS4, January 24th and 27th. That's Europe and US. Resident Evil 7 is releasing January 24th on all platforms. Talked about that a bit earlier. We got Memoranda on PC on the 25th. Conan Exiles Steam Early Access on PC on January 31st. I didn't know there was a Conan game coming out. That could be cool.
Conan as in Conan the Barbarian?
That's what I'm assuming. I mean, when else do they use Conan unless Conan O'Brien got his own video game? But he's not even good at video games. What else?
He's just a clueless gamer.
Yeah, he's a clueless gamer. All these coming out on January 31st. Looks like we got Disgaea 2 on PC. I don't know how to say that. Dynasty Warriors Godseekers on PlayStation 4 and Vita, and Divide on PlayStation 4. Also, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Sabotage DLC is coming out on PS4 30 days early on January 31st. Nice.
Oh, Sabotage area.
And they've got Hitman, the complete first season, coming out for all platforms at the end of the month. Also, Yakuza 0 and Dual Universe. Yakuza 0 on PlayStation 4 and Dual Universe on PC. The alpha for Dual Universe in January. So, that's kind of a lot of stuff coming out. Some good ones to look forward to.
A lot of good stuff coming out this year.
Hell yes.
What are you looking forward to?
Oh, man.
What's the next big thing that you're just, just can't wait for?
You know, there's nothing I've heard of that I can think of immediately that's really got me excited. Some of these look alright, some of these January releases, but there's nothing really major on the horizon for me. What about you?
I'll definitely be checking out Horizon Zero Dawn, or Horizon Dawn Zero. I keep mixing those up.
Yeah.
The robot dinosaur game.
Oh, okay. Nice.
You gotta kill robot dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we'll see how that is. I think that's like the next big AAA PlayStation game that's due out.
Oh, you know what? Mass Effect. There's the new Mass Effect coming out in 2017 at some point.
Mass Effect.
That one could be good. I played one of the others in that series. I don't remember. It was probably, which one's Andromeda? The fourth?
Yeah, this will be the fourth one.
All right, yeah.
Uh,
So I think I played the
yeah,
third.
that one looks like, yeah, I could definitely get into that. It's kind of a brand new start to the story.
Nice.
I played the original trilogy and I liked it. I thought the story kind of got really convoluted by the end.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I ever finished the one I played actually, now that I think about it. But I
They're
liked
really
what I
big
played of
games.
it. I liked what I played of it. So there's that.
There's a lot to do in those games.
That's right. I think that about
Uh,
does it for me. You got any other game news you want to cover?
nah, that's all for me.
Nice. Well, all right then. I'll take another run down while I say the goodbyes and wrap her up there. Thanks for joining us, everybody, for Jolt. Sorry about the interruption there in the middle. If you're listening on the audio podcast, you won't hear it because of the magic of editing. But we appreciate you joining us here. Be sure to let us know in the comments, in the chat there, what you're looking forward to. Always good to hear feedback from the listeners. Let us know what you think. What other kind of gaming news you'd like us to cover. Appreciate you listening, but it's a show for people to listen to, so feedback always helps. And in the meantime, what's that?
It's a show for the people.
That's right, for the people. In the meantime, keep on playing video games. That's what we're all here for anyway, doing
Don't
this
go
stuff.
outside.
Yeah. It's
What are you doing outside? Who told you you should go outside?
yeah, don't go
Who
outside.
told you about the outside?
It's cold out there. You forgot your coat anyway. Don't go outside. Stay in and play video games. And hope
Baby, it's
everybody
cold
has a good New
outside.
Year as well. Thanks for joining us on this irregular day. We're recording on a Wednesday instead of a Sunday, but we do normally do these every Sunday. With this weekend being New Year's, we'll probably not do Sunday again. That's why we wanted to record this holiday in-betweener episode between Christmas and New Year there, just to get it covered for you. But after that, we'll be back to the regular Sunday schedule. So, hopefully you'll join us more in the future. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already, so you can get the notifications on when that happens. And with that,
Please do.
I don't know.
Please
That's
do it.
about all I've got, and I just biffed it on this run anyway. So, I'll go ahead and wrap her up there. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Bye-bye.